All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first of very many videos on this channel. Over the course of pretty much this series, the graphics will change, the software I use will change, and ultimately the capture card I use will change. Right now I'm using the Elgato HD60, and I am getting the HD60S literally in another day or so, depending on when you're listening to this. It's probably already passed. But I'm using a MacBook to record because my PC, unfortunately, it's an old Steam machine. It can't handle recording, let alone even streaming. So what I'm doing here today is I'm going to do a test run of a series, and it's to get prepared for a series that I've been wanting to do for a couple of years, and now I'm finally going to have the chance to do so, and it excites the hell out of me. So MLB The Show 21 comes out April 20th. I have the Jackie Robinson edition, which comes out April the 16th, 4 days early. I always get it on PlayStation every year because it's only available on PlayStation every year. This year it's available on Xbox. As you can see by the buttons on my screen, that is the chosen platform that I am playing Madden 21 on. What this series is, this is going to be a very short series. I'm probably not going to play the entire season because I started this way too late. Who knows? I may do one video a day, 2 videos a day, maybe even if it turns out right, and essentially all the way up to the Super Bowl. Who knows if I make it that far. We're going to start with preseason 1. The goal of this, I'm going to play the owner of the Cincinnati Bengals. For those of you who are not aware, because most of my videos I deleted other than this new crop, Cincinnati Bengals are my favorite team. Unfortunately, the last few years, they have not done anything. We thought getting rid of Marvin Lewis was the answer. Zach Taylor still could be the answer when it comes to being a head coach. What is happening here, though, is we are going to take control of the owner. Obviously, myself, Joshua Stevenson. We're going to do lifelong fans, so we get that happiness bonus. Now, thankfully, unlike previous Madden games, you had to create an actual person for this. Now they just... And I'm sorry if you're hearing the button clinking. I'm using my Mac's microphone. But anyway, you usually had to, when you played as the owner or the GM or whatever, you would have to create an actual player to go along with that. Thankfully, we do not. Now, I am going to play on Pro only because I do not want to get embarrassed live on YouTube. When I was playing on PlayStation 5, I had it as All Pro, and I did pretty well. But performing under pressure, probably not. We are going to keep all of this stuff the exact same because I want to try to just play as much as possible. We are going to take the minimum roster size and bump it up to 48. Unlimited, no restriction, unlimited, breakout scenarios, all this stuff is staying on. We are going to keep the quarter length at 6 minutes to try to keep the video down. This first video is going to be a bit of a long one, solely because I am going to be making adjustments before jumping into the first game. We are taking accelerated clock off. Weekly training, we are going to make auto, trade and free agency manual, off-season free agent bidding manual, injury management manual, preseason cut days. We'll keep that manual, contract manual, scout college players. We'll take that auto. Actually, we'll keep that manual. We'll keep everything else manual. And then ball hawk, heat seeker, and switch assist, we'll all keep those individual just to keep things fresh. Now, I am not going to be playing the preseason. I am starting with the preseason, but I will not be playing there. So we already have 3 people that need to be upgraded. CJ Uzma is one of them. Now, keep in mind, I'm playing with the most updated roster. For whatever reason, Madden does not actually want to make the update for Burrow being injured and me having to use a shitty backup quarterback. So I will be playing the start of the 2020 season exactly as it actually was, with everybody included minus whoever I decide to cut here in this first video and arrangements and trades and things like that. So going forward, obviously, you know, if somebody gets injured, they get injured. If somebody gets traded, they get traded. A lot of that stuff is manual. When it comes to Andrew Brown, we need... We'll do a power rusher. I want these guys to be at their tip-top shape. I am sorry for any other background noise you may hear. I do have a fan pointed at me because it is kind of humid in my room at the moment, which is odd because it's cold outside. I live in Ohio. John Ross, I don't know why I'm upgrading you. I'm probably going to trade you. So what we are going to do is we are going to put you into a route run. Now, I am going to do a couple of things that if you are a Bengals fan and you're watching, you're probably going to question and or hate. And you're going to see here in just a second. So we go to improve team. Our depth chart for the QB obviously is a C+. It's running through because this is the first franchise that I've actually done. Right now, I don't really need a quarterback, especially with the type of money. I'm blanking on the actual word. Blanking on the kind of money the Cincinnati Bengals have at the moment. Not exactly worried about a quarterback because we got Joe Burrow. And again, he's not exactly hurt. This is the position that I really want to pay attention to because Bobby Hart is absolutely fucking terrible. We already have, he's a 66 overall. We're going to go ahead and sign free agent Jared Veldier. What we are going to do, I can't adjust any of the, I can't adjust the signing bonus or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and sign him to the active roster. He will be replacing Bobby Hart. Bobby Hart will be let go because no offense to him, he's probably an awesome human being in real life. I do not want him on my team. Watching in real life, he was the bane of my personal existence because he can't block for shit. Now we look at our right guard, Xavier Suaflo. Not too bad. Obviously, we have Ron Leary here. Now, the age is a factor. He's 31. Suaflo is 29. I feel like Suaflo would be a nice backup. He is a left guard, so we are going to go ahead and pick up Ron Leary here. We are blowing through some money kind of fast. So I'm pretty sure like right guard already upgraded to a B. Right tackle is a C. Now we move into right outside linebacker, Akeem Davis-Gaither. Not too bad of a player. Again, we're going to make that option. We're going to go ahead and pick up another right outside linebacker. And now we're going to go back over to that. Now that's been moved up to a C+. Middle linebacker number 2, Jermaine Pratt. Not too bad of a guy. Unfortunately, apparently our depth chart is terrible. There's no one there at the current moment, so we'll leave him. Our punter, which is Kevin Huber, somehow he's terrible. I don't really believe in spending $2 million on a punter. But he's a 67 overall. We'll go with Matt Bosher. When I played on PlayStation 5, this was actually who I picked up, oddly enough. Now keep in mind, they were doing it by themselves. So we go down to our punter, and that's already been boosted to a C+. Now keep in mind, I'm still in preseason. Our center, Trey Hopkins, not too bad of a dude. Again, don't want to pay that much money for Ryan Khalil, but we're going to. Just because, again, age is a factor, but when it comes to a center, we're bumped up to a C, whereas we were a D left guard. Billy Price, again, not a huge fan of that guy. He's not that great. And it looks like Cordy Glenn is our only option. Now, again, PlayStation 5, he was the one that I had in my mode. So now if we look at left guard, we're up to a C. Fullback, unfortunately, there's never usually a good option here. I'm not really sure on fullbacks and exactly where they stand in terms of if I actually need one or not. I know I don't do a lot of fullback runs. I might do the trick play here and there. So now we have to cut 2 people. So 2 of the people we are going to cut, these are who they recommend. I'm not cutting AJ Green. He's actually going to go up. We'll go ahead and cut Dan Godsill. We are going to cut whoever that was as well. Didn't even pay attention. Now we are going to go to my owner. We're going to go to the stadium. We have $200 million for the stadium. We are going to renovate the parking and upgrade. We are going to renovate the team store and upgrade. Seating, we are going to renovate and upgrade. Concessions will renovate. Bathrooms will renovate. And fan zone will renovate. And then obviously as the season goes and we get graded, we'll be able to do more on that. I'll rebuild the stadium at a later date because I did that on the PS5 halfway through the season and I was locked out of upgrading anything. We're going to go to the team. We're going to go to the roster. We are going to find our right tackle. We are going to release... Well, actually, we'll add Bobby Hart to the trade block. And then we will do... This is the part that most people are probably going to hate me for. We're going to add A.J. Green to the trade block. When it comes to A.J., I feel like he's a great guy. Way, way past his prime. So what we're going to do here is, since he is on the trade block, we are going to go to depth chart. We are going to take AJ out of that number 1 spot, and we are going to move him down to the number 4 spot. Oh, sorry. We're going to take AJ. We're going to move him down there. We are going to move T. Higgins up to number 2. Oh, sorry. Tyler Boyd up to number 1. T. Higgins to number 2. Auden Tate to number 3. John Ross will probably get traded at some point. But we'll put Ross at number 5. Actually, we'll put Green at 5, Ross at 4. So starting wide receivers are going to be Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, and Auden Tate, with John Ross in slot, and then AJ at 5, and Alex Erickson, who unfortunately I just saw the news he got released, or he wasn't re-signed due to free agency, so he got picked up elsewhere. And then what we're going to do from there is we're going to keep everything else how it is. We are going to go ahead and jump to the regular season. We are going to see exactly, I was going to jump each week of preseason, but this video has already started off kind of long, so I don't want to take too much time. So now, we are pretty much... Alright, so we start off against the Chargers. We have a lot of players set to upgrade. We are going to go ahead and... We are going to take all these players. Actually, Joe Burrow will be the only one that I manually do, and we are going to do strong arm, because I know his arm is a tad bit on the weak side when it comes to downfield. So now we are going to look at everybody else. Everybody else is fine. We're going to go ahead and upgrade all players. As I get into this series, I will manually upgrade them. I just wanted to kind of jump into that. Now, if we go... I don't think you can see... Yeah, here's my stories. Bengals beat the Colts 45-9. Oh, well, I guess we cut A.J. Green. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of pointless to put him on the trade block. I guess I should have turned off the automatic cuts for preseason. But all right, so that means if we go to depth chart and then we look at wide receiver, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Auden Tate, John Ross, Stanley Morgan Jr., an overall of 68, 58 or 50 morale, 88 speed, 90 acceleration. All right. He has 1 year experience. All right. We'll see what he can do. Apparently we got rid of... Oh, no. Uzma has been moved to tight end. Sample has now been moved to number 6. So, okay. I mean, I'm not... Let's see what other news stories there were for us real quick, because I'm not... Bengals defense with a dominant performance in their victory over Indianapolis, forcing 3 turnovers. Watching Bengals beat the Colts. The Bengals cut AJ. Never thought I'd see the day where a guy like AJ Green gets cut. Doomed by giveaways. Things didn't go the way the Bengals expect this week, needing to play mistake-free football on the road. They instead committed 3 turnovers in Atlanta. Let's see. Bengals over Chiefs 15-14. Fall to the Vikings. So we went 2-2 in the preseason. So unfortunately, it does not look like things went that well in preseason, seeing as how we cut AJ Green. But now, because as I'm looking, I'm 14 minutes into this video. We're 6-minute quarters. We're going to play the full 60-minute experience. We are at home. We are going to keep everything exactly as it is. And now we're going to get into this mode. I will be skipping halftime as well as all the player introductions. Basically everything that makes the game drag on. Now keep in mind, I am not a good Madden player by any means. That's why I'm playing on Pro. I'm going to probably catch a lot of shit from my friends who see this video solely because I'm playing on Pro and not All Pro. Especially after I just bragged about how my PS5 version was on All Pro. But like I said at the start of this video, I do not want to be embarrassed in front of all of YouTube. That'll be for MLB, because I cannot play MLB whatsoever. My eyesight is terrible, so that's going to be a fun series. I am going to be doing Road to the Show on that one, by the way. So I'll be creating my custom character. I'll already have him created, and then I'll start literally at Bowman's Scout Day. All right, so we're going to start with a very nice run that literally goes for like 1 yard there. 2 yards. All right. So we're gonna test out Joe Burrow. Keep in mind, this is his rookie season. This is his first professional game ever. It's telling me that Higgins is the highlight receiver, but I'm thinking Boyd. And I was right. Oh, no, he can't bring it in. Okay. Joe Burrow's first official NFL pass was broken up. It is now 3rd and 8. Obvious passing situation. Burrow got them speedy little legs. John Ross is my highlight receiver. Did not get anywhere with T. Higgins, so we will now have to punt the ball. I do like to try to play by legit rules, so if it's not like 4th and inches and I'm not down by like a certain amount or something, then I will punt the ball. Same thing with like field goals and stuff. He just shrugged that tackle clean off. But again, I try to keep this as direct as possible in terms of playing like it's a legit game. I also pick coaches play and play linemen. I know I'm gonna get judged so hardcore for that, but I like going after the QB. I like trying to get the sacks. And the one thing that bothers me about Madden, as you just saw there, I tried to switch to the guy directly in front, and it swapped to 2 different people next to him. For whatever reason, no matter what setting you have, it automatically wants to switch to the guy that's like behind, even though it's supposed to be the guy who's closest. So like, for example, right there, it switched to the guy in front when I was trying to switch to the guy behind. That was like right there on the ball guy. So on the guy with the ball guy. So anyway, I think one of the most challenging things is having to rebuild this offensive line. When it comes to Madden, I typically don't play this mode. I typically would play whatever the career mode was, and that's it. So now I'm actually playing franchise. I started branching out. I will not touch Madden Ultimate Team. I have in the past. Just won't do it. It's just not my thing. So what we are going to do is, bam, and he's broken into the open backfield. If this video hits too long, it's 17 minutes already. If this video hits too long, Madden allows you to save the games and pick right back up where you were. So I may make this a 2-part video, just because I did start the video with, obviously all the changes and stuff like that. So I'm thinking this video will probably be about 25 minutes long, so maybe the first quarter. Get it in for the sack, baby. Justin Herbert down on the ground. I think that was Justin Herbert, wasn't it? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the roster. Yeah, Justin Herbert. Sometimes that blitz will work. Sometimes it won't. Like right now, we got playing nickel coverage. Oh, they're going to hit me with unsportsmanlike, which I hate. Roughing the passer. Pisses me off. That happens way too often in this game. So I just gave him a free first down. Actually, we're going to swap that to a blitz. Because even if they, which I knew that was happening. So that right there. So even if they do happen to swap to a pass, everybody's covered. Now we're running Tampa 2. One of the things here with defense is I like to try new things. So like I'll change the way that the line runs and things like that. See, like that right there, I wanted to come charging at him. It swapped me to 21 there, Alexander. I don't know why. I'm blitzing my corners, probably a bad idea. Especially, well, I don't know. Seems to be pretty covered for the most part. I typically like to do the big hit stick, try to cause a fumble. I know this here is most likely going to result in a field goal because I'm not letting him score. Case in point, I think that was Gino coming in. We're going to cover 3 cloud, and this should be the end of their drive unless I have a man not cover. Or, a sack. Always got to get that swagger in. Come on, do the little dance. So now they're going to go for a field goal. First quarter will most likely end 3-0. Can never block those. All right, now we get a chance with the ball again with a little under a minute to go. And as I go, I may eventually bump up the time limit for the quarters, because 6 minutes does go too fast. But I'm really undecided. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, this video is 20 minutes already, so. All right, so what we are going to do is we are going to do a zone fake jet. And I'm gonna try, when it comes to the run game, I'm gonna try to get Mixon as many carries as possible, because the dude can go. The dude can legit go. Like, in real life, he can legit go. Like, 2 rushes, 8 yards. It's not terrible, but when your first rush was only 2 yards, it's kind of a thing. I'm also going to try not to scramble with Burrow as much as possible unless I don't see someone open. Like, for example, this play here, I'm probably going to have to scramble. Or not. I'll just hit Drew Sample. Or CJ Uzma, sorry. CJ Uzma. And again, I'm not gonna try to do anything that's gonna make, like, for example, right there, time automatically. I have accelerated clock turned off, but the time still automatically runs, and I still have no idea why that is. So now we're gonna take Joe Mixon right up to that left-hand side. Now they got somebody up over there, so we are gonna call a change, and looks like that was for the better choice. Got me 7 more yards there. I don't really like doing the run pass option, so we're gonna take Mixon to that left hand side. It looks overstacked, but I should have spun. Didn't really work. I should have spun. I should have hit the spin button. Didn't really work. We're gonna try a pass play here because I think they're expecting a run, but I mean Tyler Boyd might be open. I'll just run it with Burrow. Yep. I can't take the chance on that. I mean, there was probably somebody open and I just didn't see it, but I couldn't take the chance on that. I really couldn't. So now what we're going to do is, once again, we're going to mix in that left-hand side. Trucking him. Nice little juke there, and you know, first down, once again. 5 touches, 32 yards. Not too bad so far. Now we got to get Burrow a throwing touchdown here, or at least try to. So I'm looking, wants me to look at Uzma. I'm looking at Tate, because Tate's got that wide open. Right there, baby. Right there. Right there. Burrow's #1 guy, Auden Tate right there. We go to the crowd, get that nice little celebration in there. And that's how we do. That is how we do. Now, again, I'm going to try to play realistically. I'm going to try not to let the score get too out of hand if I get the opportunities. Mainly because when I was playing on PS5, playing on All-Pro, no one watching, you know, no pressure, I was scoring 40 to 50 points a game with 9-minute quarter times. I don't like doing that because I feel like it's too cheap. So I'm going to just try to keep it simple here. I'm probably going to play out the rest of this quarter, and then that'll be where I end this video. And then I'll pick back up tomorrow with the second half, and then maybe a double video with the next game. Because I want to try to at least get halfway through the season, because MLB is not out for another 2 weeks. So I want to, and this isn't going to be primarily a sports channel. I will have Call of Duty plays up. I will have Resident Evil when that comes out. And then my big thing is I'm going to do a series on Mass Effect. Because that's one of my favorite games. And when Mass Effect Legendary Edition comes out, excuse me, I'm going to be all over that. So I may not do a series on that right away, because I'm probably going to play through and spend, you know, my whole life playing through that. But I run out of bounds. So, but as I get going, and as I actually develop proper editing skills and recording skills and things like that, expect better quality videos. Expect me not to go and ah a lot, and also expect ooh, he got juked there. Von Bell, I see you there. But expect oh, Gino's hurt. Gino's hurt. But expect a lot less uhs and ums, because I will have like not really a dedicated script, but I'll have some kind of guidelines to go towards. That way I'm not umming and ahhing. I'll eventually have my face in the shot as well. Right now I'm using the Elgato capture software because the capture card that I have does not work with OBS through my Mac anyways. So I'm going to most likely run split screen with... Ooh, nice sack right there, baby. Nice sack. I'll probably run split screen or picture-in-picture with my face. Eventually, I'll get all the setups and I'll get everything. I just chose to keep Gino without even reading what was happening. So there's a chance I may lose him for the season. DJ Reader, you're my man. I'm going to try not to get you injured as well. Oof. That one was bad. That one was bad. We're covering 4 palms, baby. Covering 4 palms. But no, when it comes to this, I want your feedback. Whether you're new to the channel, whether you're already a subscriber, there is no way he should have caught that. I want your feedback. I want to know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what I can improve on. I already know I and ah a lot, so you don't have to bother saying that. But you know, if there's anything I can do to improve, don't say bump it up to All Pro. I'm not getting embarrassed for YouTube. I'm not making money off of YouTube, so I'm not getting embarrassed for YouTube. Not until I make money, at least. And if there's any games you want to see me cover, say it. If I have it, boom. I have Xbox Game Pass. I have Game Pass Ultimate. So I do have EA Play. I have, which is how I'm playing this. I have EA Play as well as all like 300 games, both digital and physical combined. So if there's a game you want to see, tell me. I'll fire it up. And I'll make a video on it. If you like it, I'll do it. This video is going to be close to 30 minutes because the second quarter is not over yet. And again, no way he should have caught that. We're going to call a timeout. We want a little bit of time in the second quarter because they're about to score, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown. They're going to score. I haven't been paying attention, so that's what's been getting me. Slanting inside here. Probably should not have done that, but he has stopped. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 60 pinch. We were going to slant. No, we were going to slant inside again just to be on the safe side. Yeah, we gave him a wide open hole. No. Oh, nope. They're going to give him the touchdown. Okay. And again, I am terrible with blocking extra points and field goals, so this is not going to go the way that it should. I feel like Madden has changed over the years, and you can't block that stuff anymore. I remember back in the day, I'd play against friends and stuff, and while they'd completely decimate me, I'd still at least block a field goal or an extra point or two. So, but I'm given 57 seconds here to essentially either tie the game up before halftime or take the lead again. Yes, I do come out of the end zone. That probably was not worth it. We have 53 seconds. This is where Burrow gets his time to shine. We're going to start with an HB slip screen solely for the fact that I don't think they're going to be expecting it. I think they're going to be expecting something deep. So, right there, Mixon. Juke them out of their shoes. We're going to do a no huddle. There's going to be like a 5-second or a 6-second runoff. We're going to do a play action. I am hoping we are going to take Boyd and we're going to make him slant inwards. Come on, we don't have much time left. And there he is. We're going to call a timeout. We are at, what, midfield? A little over midfield, maybe a little less. We are going to do, we're going to do stick. Yeah, we're just a little past. Higgins is who I'm looking for. Uzma. I have no idea what that was. I'm assuming Uzma could not beat the slant. Ooh, Cleveland starts off 1-0, beating Baltimore. All right. We're going to check the slot cross. Ross is who I'm looking for, but if Boyd is open, it's going to Boyd. Boyd's not going to be open. And Ross cannot keep it. Ross cannot keep it. That is a problem that I have seen with this game is John Ross absolutely blows at catching the football. That's why I made the comment earlier. Burrow going to run, get this first down. Nope. Nope. No, into the second quarter. We do not get a chance. We go into halftime. That is where I'm going to end this video, right there on the kickoff. So once again, I'm sorry for this first video being 30 minutes long, but I just wanted to make sure that I got the start of this pretty much picked up. I'm sorry for the ums and the ahs. Sorry for the no editing other than the intro and the outro, and maybe some background music if I can toy around with that. But ultimately, thank you for viewing. If you made it this far, stay tuned for episode 2, which will drop sometime later tomorrow, Friday, April the 2nd. And again, leave your feedback on this video, that video, and every video. Let me know what I can do to improve. Let me know what you like and what you don't like. Until the next video, peace.